And now, last week, they come back and say, hey, you scammed us. They scammed your family. You were waiting for a political party to build auditorium for you. What kind of man of God are you? Cheap man. And now you come and say, the president scammed me. What a shame to even let this come from your mouth. No president helped me. I built my auditorium. No president helped Boedin Yamiche. He built his auditorium. No president helped other men of God. They built that. Only you want a politician to build for you. What a shameful man. Disgraceful man. You are getting money, buying cars. Doing nonsense things. You won't build auditorium, waiting for a political party. What a shame. And his followers will never say something which is right. Nonsense. And then they come and say, Bedu Kobi is low in prophecy, no problem. Those who sat and spoke, I prophesied all of them.
Abuseme chiawo na masanso amwakwaba aba platform so I gossip update. Prophet Bedu Kobi APM National dem adding simbi at social media so at the afire a Reverend Dr. Isaac O.Bempah ye membership of point lines a woman ye pan. Lamba kaya Reverend Dr. Isaac O.Bempah and so a national dem a cast a His Excellency a ex-president a Nana Obofour to me as Camino Adaya of a promise himself. Obesi national dying to me at the Manasseh form. And some no abaye and a yen Prophet Bedu Kobi to Akofa as some negotiation for Waka can some be brave for in some year a year a year dice year yet to me and come and me and my number come home near to me a copium our year Prophet Bedu Kobi. I catch it my coordination with him about I wanting about to be at the Amane Reverend Dr. Isaac O.Bempah. And what you enter moon and free on a cousin to me my bar. Nadia come be so. Masanso de mo entry for flow as ba na me de abesmo ye kono over like over share na afoflo so answer aka video we be etwe ahwe aha ye gossip update over like over share and subscribe ye ko piem bra ye ba metros.
Why did you not do that in the previous regime? Because they didn't want it. And because they were not perfect will of God, permissive will. And I shouted it. And men of God stood by them to castigate me. And now they themselves have seen that they were fools. I sat down with a man of God who was with the previous government. He told me plain, Bedu Kobi, I've regretted. I said, when I was speaking, he thought I was joking. He said, I didn't take your word serious then. We are going to pray for them for 10 minutes every Sunday. The president down to the least person of appointment. And they are going to take their place. Things are going to work. People will later come and say, Bedu Kobi, you knew what you were saying. Because after our prayers for some time, you see how this government will boom. Everything will work for their good. And everything will work in Ghana for our good. There are some things God has directed me to do, but I won't tell anybody now. But God will use this instrument for progress of Ghana. But I won't tell you what God has told me to do for Ghana, for which Ghana will be super rich. I won't tell you. But when the time comes, it's not those who are making noise. Ghana is not demons' time. It is progress time. So step aside with your demons and your evil angels. Ghana will be the light of Africa. Not many years old, within these 4 years. And the rest will follow. I said the rest will do what? It will follow. They have some prophecies, but I will touch only one I'll touch only one. A certain gentleman met me some few weeks ago, said, Daddy, so when they are calling you NDC prophet, how did you feel? I said, I felt good. Then I asked him, do you know why? NDC is also an organization in life. When God says stand here, you stand there. God told me, and in 2016, he told me what he told me. And so I stood where I stood. And I was wiser than those fools who were misbehaving. That Ghana will have Calipo. And now, last week, they come back and say, hey, you scammed us. They scammed your family. You were waiting for a political party to build auditorium for you. What kind of man of God are you? Cheap man. And now you come and say, the president scammed me. What a shame to even let this come from your mouth. No president helped me. I built my auditorium. No president helped Bwedi Nyamiche. He built his auditorium. No president helped other men of God. They built that. Only you want a politician to build for you. What a shameful man. Disgraceful man. You are getting money, buying cars. Doing nonsense things. You won't build auditorium, waiting for a political party. What a shame. And his followers will never say something which is right. Nonsense. And then they come and say, Bedu Kobi is low in prophecy, no problem. Those who sat and spoke, I prophesied all of them. Go and ask Abeku Santana. Bedu Kobi spoke to one of these guys, and he went into Abeku Santana. It happened. I'm mentioning Abeku Santana. Abeku Santana came with Ohima Mercy and husband, Isaac Chumampofo, to my office. And Abeku Santana came to say, thank you. If for this not prophecy, I would have died. DSP, or it's now ACP. What's the name? The one who sings. Kofi what? Sapon. You were here in this room when I prophesied about his death. And he had the accident. The car was removed. The top was removed. He came out. He rushed here to thank God. Who are they talking about? Your man of God, only election, he rushed. Say, this one will win. I know where he gets his thing from. Let them challenge me. The way I'll prove something to them, they won't stop. They will not be able to talk again. We started a year. Bedu Kobi has prophesied. I said Donald Trump, America, they will lose jobs. Is it not happening or not? Go and check. Let the man of God bring his prophecy for the year and let's see what, even if one has happened. They speak nonsense and I look at them and I laugh. I say, you people, you are fools. And when I said it, then they don't know what to do than to insult Bedu Kobi. You can't insult me. I'm beyond insult. You've insulted me over the years. I'm still here. Which insult again? You've insulted me over and over, Bedu Kobi. I'm still here. Which insult can kill me? And you learn sense and you are still insulted. I don't care. I will always say the truth. Because some of us, after years, we say, what a foolish kind of thing is this? Build a place for God to dwell. You are buying cars. And then you are waiting for the president. Any politician who make a mistake and give such a man of God money, they will live under curse. Useless man. I'm on the social media, so I'm saying for them to hear. Who born dog? So now everyone listen. And this is for NDC as a party. Even before we pray for them today. I have battled with this information for 2 years. Say 2 years. Say 2 years. But I was waiting for the main thing to happen on December 7th. And now, on Monday, which is, say Monday, last Monday, what date was that? Last Monday. Today is 23rd. So 24, which is tomorrow, so 17th. In the morning, God told me, go and tell the whole nation this. Don't be afraid. Say it and live it. I will make it work. So now, NDC, listen to me. Even your party has just been in power for only 1 month. And then some few days to get to 2 months. But I'm not going to say anything for you. I'm going to say what God says I should say. And this is it. I have been so edgy, talking to God. God, why don't you let some time come? He says, say today. I want you to be the prophet ahead of time. Say today. Yes, they're in power. Yes, it's the start of 4 years of President John Dramani Mahama. But say this and live it. Speak to please me, not anybody or them. And this is his word. NDC, the man who divinely, God says I should tell you, the man who is divinely chosen to lead you from 2028, let me say after 2028, is Julius Deborah. If he likes it or not, he will lead the party. A certain man, short, is ahead of him, but Julius will overtake him. It is time for Julius to lead the party when the leadership comes. So saith the Lord. I won't talk again about that. We are going to pray. So stand on your feet. We are going to pray for the leadership. Going to pray for the government. Going to pray for the president. Going to pray for CEOs. Why? When the nation goes well, it will affect our lives. Somebody was asking me some few days ago, man of God, it seems these days you are firing your enemies. I said, yes, because when they were firing, I was quiet. Two of us. When they were speaking, saying all sorts of things, I was quiet. Now, I'm also going to speak. They can be quiet, and they should be quiet to hear me. If they are not bothered, they shouldn't listen to me after service. And after service, they listen to what did he say. And when they listen, then they want to speak, whilst they don't have teeth. I have men, oh, I can finish them in seconds. I have men who are ready to speak for me. Men. They call me. What can we say for you? I say, relax. Relax. Do you know why? They are already defeated. They already what? Defeated. Any church who takes years and stays in a wardrobe, chicken coop, wooden structure is already defeated. God said, build a temple for me. And such a man, you have not built a temple, you are talking about National Cathedral. Shameful. Now we are going to pray. Say pray. So we have only 10 minutes. So you are going to time it. It's only 10 minutes. We are going to start from those low and we'll get. Caleb, don't touch it. Now everybody listen to me. Emmanuel Kobi, why is government just 1 month, highest 2 months in power, and you are talking about Julius Deborah as the chosen one for NDC? Number one, God told me to say it now. Number two, some are in the party, instead of helping the government to succeed, they are rather interested in their political ambitions for 2028. They've started early. One short man, one woman, and another man from Ashanti region. But you see, God is ahead of them. And God wants to show the chosen one. And the chosen one is doing a work and he must do it till the time when he is chosen. and so shall it be. Now listen also to me concerning MPP. If MPP doesn't gather their house very well, they will go into 2028 elections with division. If Kennedy Chabon wins, the other part will not support him. They will ditch him. I've even said it in my prophecies, MPP will ditch him. If Baumia goes, the Kennedy Japan side will also ditch him. Division. So there's division awaiting them for 2028 elections. The rest is them. They must know what to do. But division will follow them to 2028 elections. Sunday, I'll come and talk about the elections after 2028. In other words, I'm talking about 2030 something. I'll talk about it coming Sunday. Who is sharing me today? Let me say this and then we go home. Ghana, listen to Emmanuel Kobi. I have a free advice for you as a nation. The time of a president going for 2 terms must be over. We don't need 2 times president again. We need 1 term, either 5 or 6 years. It's a free advice to this nation. Our problem has been the next elections. And that is where then the politician must steal money and go for the next elections. No, we don't need 2nd term. It must be 1 term, either 5 or 6 years, you step aside for the next person to come. Whether from party A or party B. That's how it must go. And this advice, if you take it, it will help your nation. Then, those who become presidents, after they have left the seat, you make them council of wise men. And then, because they have managed the nation, they have the wisdom to advise the certain president. Not council of state who doesn't know anything about governance. A word to the wise is enough. Caleb.
Abusia Prophet Kobi and Masam. I to me Aquajimo and maybe into details a free on Akasaho. Ebe PM our video ya busia for your Quajimo. As in Samia, a Prophet Kobi to me at Baka at the Alpha Reverend Dr. Isaac Uséless Maslow. Now I don't be will send me now can this particular video one. Must also for comment no ever comment section. Ubia now one like overshare. Now for also answer I can video will be to me after a gossip active video service for a training. Our media so earlier to me a copy near the Bibano who dear airports our media. Then I will hear me. Must also subscribe. We have press bell icon or area Camuseria. A year in Sambia, the cancer dinner will be my fair. Our this particular platform. Message shall be with some for air training. Mark out.